Now, going over to the Culture Pride podcast, you have an employee posting a straight pride post on social media and getting fired after being an employee at the specific business for 20 years. Just gone after one post, which is the power and detriment of some social media interactions. And again, this is why I also suspect Elon recently made it private so no one will know what you like on social media. Now, this, of course, is a different category, but I kind of see how it's adjacent. Now, this is brought to us thanks to End Wokeness, in which he says, quote, new, Madonna Chisholm is fired from a local NBC News outlet over this straight pride post. She worked at the outlet for 20 plus years. And for those who are not tuning in, although she did not suit up, as all men should, well, actually dress up, nevertheless, she's wearing a respectful, nice NBC polo, which is actually bright orange. And I don't know, I like neon color or unique colors for marketing. And for those who are just tuning in, she's an African American woman, and she's wearing a bright orange polo with the NBC logo on it. And her post did not show her. So her profile picture on X Twitter does appear to be the company logo, but the specific post on social media does not show her, does not show the company's logo, and it's simply a man and a woman who are married, and it says, celebrate straight pride, it's natural, it has worked for thousands of years, and you can make babies, unquote. And this went pretty viral. It got 1.3 million views and 33,000 likes. And I'd be fascinated to hear from international viewers. In the United States, if a private business is employing you, in every instance I could conceive of, they are not politically protected in terms of if you have a disagreement with their politics, you can fire them. That's not a protected category. Now, if you're a federal employee, that's where things get a little bit different in the United States, where they can't fire you based on your religion or sort of things like that. Now, there's been more pushback against Pride Month, I was going to say this year, I was about to say this month, it is also this month, than any other time I can conceive. Even as a child, when I was, back in my day, it was elementary school, there was a Pride Day. Then it became a week. Then it became a month. And now if you look at the calendar, it's actually most of the year because they have all these days throughout the year. And historically speaking, it was very popular on social media, especially the traditional legacy social media. And pretty much every business actually changed their logo for Pride Month, especially on social media network known as LinkedIn, now owned by Microsoft. Seems like every company changed their logo. They put out a statement. This is the first year we're actually starting to see pushback. You had, was it 6 to 9 NFL teams just skip it entirely, where a lot of companies almost feel like it's an obligatory thing where you have to post like June 1st, the first of the month, how your company is supporting it. The cliche term you hear is ally, and also alienate some prospective customers and employees. But nevertheless, it was a popular business practice. Now, again, it's fascinating that, again, if she didn't have the company logo as her profile picture, I think there'd be even more pushback. And don't get me wrong, there's people who are irate about this because, again, you could also make the argument this is also for her standing up for religion, since religion is all about men and women getting married. And I mean, you read the Bible, procreation is a big part of it. And, well, I should say real churches will actually still preach that. You have these new churches that are just a bastardized amalgam. It's almost like a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy. It's the Disneyfication of churches is what I see. And they just try to keep expanding the audience by, again, you want everyone to come to your church, but you don't want to change your morals and values in order to get people. So I always tell people you want church another time for another time, perhaps. But yeah, I think you could also make the stance that she is making a religious statement here as well. Now, some of the first comments comes from Gunther Eagleman, says, quote, I hope she sues the F out of him. And I got 3.1 thousand likes, which, again, it does not say the state she resides in, but I would guess she was an employee at will, which means you or the business can end that relationship at any given moment. Traditionally, you give each other 2 weeks notice. It's kind of the business standard. So I don't know how. Now, Elon has said that he would defend employees who get fired for using X Twitter. I don't know if there's a legal ground to stand on here. Now, scrolling down more and more, you have Call On World saying she should sue them. This is not okay. Got 4.7 thousand likes. It is fascinating how there are certain categories where you're not allowed to be proud. Because, again, she's not saying anything pejorative about Pride Month. She's not slandering anyone. She's not degrading anyone. She's simply saying why she likes straight pride, what she thinks the benefits are of it. But in the United States, culturally speaking, there are certain things where you'll just be socially ostracized on average. Kind of like how every race, like you have Black pride, you have Hispanic pride, you have Asian pride. heaven forbid you actually have a white pride, that's immediately social media will lambast you. They'll completely roast you, as they used to say. Interestingly enough, I forgot to post my what is it, Hispanic pride thingamajig. Yeah, I should have had a cigar. Although I've never actually been to Cuba, that's where that's where my family came from. But nevertheless, some of the other top comments comes from Paul Zupa saying, quote, "Yet another reason not to use Facebook. At least with X, if you get fired for exercising your right for free speech, Elon Musk will help get you justice. Madam Chisholm and everyone else in the world who uses Facebook needs to stop. Same goes for YouTube users." I got 449 likes, which, yeah, I mean, they should. I mean, Twitter is the only social media platform I actually pay for. Not to brag, but I do have $7 a month to pay for X Twitter. And I do that partially because of Elon's stance on free speech. It's the only place where you won't be censored up the wazoo, which is also why I upload to the Big Green social media website as well for streaming. Which allegedly, if you say it on on YouTube, you'll get not deplatformed, you'll get blacklisted. Mama Maga says she is right in this picture of, is it 1920s or 30s? Yeah, the old, like the guys you see riding the old penny horse, what is it, the big comical bikes with a huge wheel in front. And it says heterosexuals, the only thing standing between humanity and extinction since forever. Got 1.7 thousand likes. Liberty Pill Meme says, "What's wrong with straight pride? I'm letting everyone know I'm hetero, so feel free to praise me for my courage and incredible bravery." I got 1,000 likes, which, yeah. Let's see. Sarah Smith says, "Look familiar." It is a African American woman with it's called Black Conservatives, and a white liberal girl putting her hand over her. And that got 2.7 thousand likes, which, yeah, it's disgusting how, yeah. I'll never forget Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I'm surprised it didn't go more viral on social media when it was the 2020 election where he wasn't drunk or anything. He said that when he was on an interview with was it Charlemagne, who's a black podcaster. Scrolling down more and more, Larry Pill Meme says you should have celebrated sex offenders culture instead. And it looks like a man with purple hair, peach beard, lipstick, glasses. It says defacing a pride crosswalk is a crime against humanity. And the trad man says, "Why does your name appear on the sex offender registry?" Got 354 likes. Which again, why do you? That's the biggest mind control thing in the world. We're gonna paint a mural on the ground so you can't use the ground. Ridiculous. Let's see. You have. Let's see. The same memes or cliche leftist memes. It says straight pride is homophobic. What do you have to be proud of? And then the trad man and trad girl say, creating every human being that ever existed. It got 796 likes. That's Fast 84 says it's not very inclusive of them. Maybe Libs of TikTok should expose them, getting 249 likes. Dino says, may her lawsuit be swift and the settlement bountiful, getting 788 likes. Let's see. Red Wave Press says, absurd, she should sue for discrimination. What happened to free speech in America? Valid degree, getting 301 likes. Which, again, technically, legally speaking, as far as I know, they could absolutely fire her. I don't agree with that. I don't think they should have. But I'm not sure. And I'm hoping she'll get I was going to say it happened. So yesterday, Planet of Memes responded in mostly text form, which is, I want to say it's disappointing. But, I mean, they're named Planet of Memes. One would suspect they responded in meme form. Here they did. So we'll do that last comment. Planet of Memes says this is something to be proud of. It's a husband and wife with children. It says, pride in national families. That got 995 likes, which, yeah, that's definitely, I like that. 196 likes. And yeah, we actually have a quite concerning decrease in the birth rate globally. So yeah, if anything, you need to have more kids these days. So it'll be interesting to see, what the heck is this? Okay, I lied. One more. Liberty Pill Meme says, meanwhile, LGBT people are getting raises. And there's a picture, someone took a picture of a TV at their work. It says, is my work about to pay people more for being gay? And the TV monitor says LGBTQ plus Pay Awareness Day is apparently June 16th. I thought that was Father's Day, but perhaps that's just me. That got 62 likes. So, again, not too surprised. I don't suspect there will be a lawsuit. Just, yeah, I just don't see any legal stand that they have. Should they have fired her? Absolutely not, in my opinion. And yeah, I think more and more people are starting to push back, and they just I think more people just want to be left alone. They don't want things pushed down their face. But let me know in the comments. Have you seen this in your workplace? Do you think she'll get a job somewhere at a competitor? As always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.